fabulous ones. They're great athletes also.
Well, they're one of the top 10 tag team combinations in the world, and I know that they'd love to be in the $1 million Jim Crockett Senior Memorial Tournament. But if he was
their names are in the hat. I'm sure the Mid-South Tag Team Champions are going to have their names in the hat. And I doubt if they're going to be overlooked. As Ricky Morton with a nice move there. He nailed Stan Lane right in the midsection. Look at Kern. He's really complaining. I don't think it's his place to be complaining about the rules, especially after seeing him wrestle here in the Mid-South.
No, they've been known to take a few shortcuts. The Rock and Roll Express, I'll tell you, they started here in the Mid-South. They established their tremendous technique that you see on television stations and wrestling programs around this world, right here in this area. And this is home. And we're glad to have them back for this particular television program. As Lane buried the knee into the kidney area of Robert Gibson.
Well, he sunk it in there deep. He nailed him in the kidney. And, oh, man, Lane and Kern are taking full advantage of this situation. They're speeding it up. They're getting on the aggressive now. So Robert Gibson looks like he's in a whirl. Look at that. Stan Lane spitting at Ricky Morton. You don't think there's some animosity between these two teams? Brother, let me tell you.
Well, while the referee is occupied with Ricky Morton, they're doing one heck of a double-team job on Robert Gibson, and a near fall, a 2 count.
Robert Gibson with a nice bridge there. That's something you won't see him doing too often, is bridging. As Kern takes him hard into the turnbuckles.
I don't know how much time we've got left. We can't have very much time, ladies and gentlemen. Now, next week, we're going to have the Bruise Brothers here, plus Al Perez and Buzz Sawyer are going to get it on. As Joel mentioned, we'll have the Rock and Roll Express and brother Ricky Gibson in 6-man action. And Joe, important situation. The top 2 contenders for the North American title will wrestle on television next week.
Oh, most certainly, Jim. It's going to be a fantastic hour next week. We'll be coming to you from right here at the Oklahoma City Marriott. As Robert Gibson looked like he was getting up to make a tag, but he was reaching for the wrong corner. Obviously, they have Robert Gibson in a big predicament. If the Fabs keep this up, if they could keep Robert Gibson in their half of the ring, we may be seeing a decision here pretty soon. Robert Gibson fighting back, though. Ricky Morton has a lot of heart, but Robert Gibson is not lacking in that department either. As Robert gets over and gets the tag, yes! Yes, Ricky Morton's into the ring. Bang, bang, bang. He is hammering these two men. Ricky Morton with a drop kick. Oh, man. This could be it. Flying headbutt 2. Yeah. Oh, no.
We're under 1 minute here, ladies and gentlemen. We wish you could be with us here at the Marriott Center. There's nothing like the television taping. You should be here in person.
Gibson with the roll-up. He gets a 2 count on Kern. And now it's Kern in trouble. The Rock and Roll Express, I believe, will try and keep this man in their half of the ring from now on.
Well, the momentum has definitely changed. The complexion of this match has changed. Remember now, ladies and gentlemen, the Bruise Brothers with us next week. Al Perez against Mad Dog Buzz Sawyer. Rock and Roll Express and brother Ricky Gibson in 6-man tag action. And the top 2 contenders for the North American Championship will wrestle right here on television next week.
Jim, we're just about out of television time. We're going to stay with this match for as long as we possibly can. These two teams are really battling it out.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, I've been informed we're out of time. We wish you could be here with us. For Joel Watts, I'm Jim Ross. Thanks very much for being with us. We'll see you right back here next week on Mid-South Wrestling.